There is a specific kind of shame that only survivors of hard stories know. It's not shame about what you did, it's shame about what your life contained, as if surviving it was somehow your fault to be embarrassed by. I'm not proud of my first memoir, and no, that does not mean I regret writing it. Today, I'm going to hand you the difference between being proud of what happened and being proud that you told the truth. Because until you can hold those apart, the shame will keep deciding what you're allowed to say. I'm Delores, author of The Pastor's Daughter Provoked, Discernment coach, and founder of Tell the Truth Daughter. And here is my admission. I had to learn that silence was not protecting me, it was burying me. The first book dug me out. The second one, Daddy Issues, the one I'm writing now, is teaching me how to live above ground. Let me show you the moment I learned the difference. Sometime after Provoked came out, I sat down and reread it, cover to cover, as a reader instead of the writer. And I could feel the state I wrote it in. I could feel where my hands were shaking in the sentences, where I flinched and softened the thing that didn't deserve softening, where I was still explaining myself to people who were never going to extend me grace. And my first reaction was the old training. You should have done it better. Then something newer in me spoke up, and it asked a better question. Better how? With what safety? With what support? With whose permission? That book was written by a woman mid-earthquake, and she still told the truth. You don't grade a woman's handwriting while the ground is moving. That reread is when I understood. I wasn't ashamed of the book. I was grieving the conditions. Two different things, and I'd been carrying them as one my whole life. I wrote The Pastor's Daughter Provoked after years of spiritual abuse, manipulation, silence, and confusion. The title tells you how it was born. I was provoked. I wrote it from pressure, from the kind of pain that forces a decision. Keep protecting the lie or finally protect myself. I'm not proud of the conditions that made that book necessary, but I am fiercely proud that I told the truth. And here's what nobody tells you about that. I'm not proud of my memoir is not regret. It is a doorway. I call the two things people confuse, the story and the telling. And they run on opposite rules. The story is what happened to you. You didn't choose it, you didn't cause it, and pride was never the right measure for it. You don't owe anyone pride in your own lens. The telling is what you did with it. That part was all you. The courage, the honesty, the decision to stop protecting what was hurting you. The telling is where pride belongs. Shame survives by welding those two together, by making you feel that speaking out about an unproud story makes you the unproud thing. Cut the weld, and the whole thing comes apart. You can grieve the story and stand tall in the telling, on the same day, in the same breath. And once I cut that weld, that's when the second memoir became possible. Because the same honesty that produced a provoked book is now producing a purposed one. Daddy Issues, the memoir I can be proud of, not because the story got prettier, but because I am no longer writing it from the wound. I'm writing from the work. Some of you needed that distinction more than you knew. You may not be proud of the family system, the church hurt, the marriage, the season that swallowed a decade. Nobody's asking you to be. Some of you have been letting "I'm not proud of it" keep the whole story locked, as if unproud stories lose their right to be told. They don't. Unproud stories are the ones that free people. And somebody watching is thinking, but if I say I'm not proud of it, people will think I regret speaking up. Let them think. You'll know the difference now, and you're about to be able to say it in one sentence. That is not bitterness. That is clarity. And clarity is where real writing begins and where it continues. Write this down. The goal is not to be proud of what broke you. The goal is to tell the truth and then let the truth give you purpose. Ask yourself this: am I ashamed of the story, or am I afraid of what telling it will free me to become next? If that question landed, here is your next step. Download the free Daddy Issues Discernment Guide, link in the description, or comment guide and I'll send it to your DMs. Then complete it. It carries the name of the purposed memoir for a reason. It is where the provoked daughter starts becoming the purposed one. And I know you're thinking, you'll get to it this weekend. The story waited years for you. Don't make the telling wait too. Download it, complete it, then come back for the next video. If this distinction freed something in you, comment, not regret, ready. In the next video, why some stories are hard to tell even when they're true. Because if you've ever taken your own hesitation as proof you must be wrong, somebody sold you a lie. And I'm going to name it. Remember, you are important to me. I need you to survive. Bye-bye for now.